Hello and welcome back to the Case of the Golden Idol. Starting chapter 4, the new order. See, the triumph of order. So what do we have here? I guess they won. Oh my god, there's a lot here. How do I even get back down now here? Well, I guess we start over here. Got a dead guy. Okay, let's have a look. Such a relief that they decided not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. Bunch of new characters here as well. This tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust. What do they even know about true art? Well, we know this guy. This is a thing of beauty. To see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Nicholas Maker, record keeper of the order party. History of infraction and obedience. Labeled a protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. Took a double-length lunch break in the office. Loyal service in low-ranking position to the order party. Okay, they have some kind of scoring here. Nicholas, I wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. So tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach. Your beloved brother. Weekly order party of People's Tribunal 42. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. Tribunal is open. Each culprit's charges are evaluated and merit changes are calculated. First, second and third culprits' merit exaction starts. Poor bugger. I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. An Albion franc banknote. David Goran. History of infraction. Had a secret compartment in his office locker. Denied the existence of the secret compartment. Loyal service in low-ranking position of the order party. Well, it seems like this party kinda sucks. Remember the 3rd virtue. That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen, man. Remember the 2nd virtue. What, he's sleeping on the job? Is that the virtue? And I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Prince of Dusk. Like night, I am dark and full of terror. What is this, Game of Thrones? I do not fear love. Do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. Man is not breathing. No apparent wounds. Is this the Lemuria guy? No, I don't think so. Why is he like white here and like darker here? Oh well. I think that's it for here. What's going on up here then? That is music to my ears, Alistair. But do control your emotions. We as arbiters of order must never violate the 1st virtue. Albion franc banknotes. James Turner. See, drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. Kept the book A Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. Loyal service to the order party in high-ranking position. Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from party business, Your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. Junior assistants. So one of the virtues, is this like being messy maybe? But being messy isn't a virtue. Is this showing the opposite of the virtue? Still not sure what the hell this is supposed to mean. Oh boy. Frang or Quinn. This clue has been added to the thinking panel. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Need to figure out what the virtue is. Virtues. And we need to enter... Oh, it's like numbers and stuff. Drag symbols here. Okay. Let's keep looking then. There's no... we don't need to add names to anyone this time. Mr. Frang or Quinn claimed he had no wife, as a painting depicted a naked person in his house, broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger, was observed spending a night with neighbor's wife. Walter Keane. Fucking hats again. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention, wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events, claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance. Expelled from the party order. Lothar Richards held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests. Wait, so these charges are like retroactive then? That's kind of fucked. Got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter. Or maybe this is just for the order members. For as long as they've been like in the order. Revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter Mary and her husband Peter. Josh Bailey left his work at Tannery early. Drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat. Drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak. Approached a married woman with an indecent offer. Denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts. Horace Webb has not held down a job since the new regime, evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. Claims he works in his castle helping his servants clean it. Possesses 15 books kept in his private library. They've banned all books. Express willingness to donate his castle to the party. Plus 200 for that. Gideon Bell wears an outrageous hairstyle. Broke down in tears 10 times during his questioning. Has refused to start working. Evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. Okay, well. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the 4th virtue. You know damn well that I keep no secrets. So the 4th virtue is honesty? Do we have that? We might not have found that word yet. Okay, let's come back to that. Albion Frank banknotes. History of infractions. Slapped a sergeant in anger, listened to marching music in his manner. Loyal service to the order party in high-ranking position. Dear Arbiter Koch, I'm writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel was seen with other officers' wife in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the 1st virtue. Okay, the 1st virtue is don't cheat or whatever. Be loyal. Loyalty? Might be loyalty. Alright, last room. 4 maxims of virtue. Okay, I think we're about to learn some stuff. Oh, here's Lazarus. Silence. You will perform your function as much as is required. It is paramount to ensure order in our new society. What is this? Increase? I don't remember. Does it matter? I don't think we've seen this before. Maybe we have. Vacuum. Oh, that's air, is it? Increase. No, increase matter. We don't have that last symbol though. Maybe we'll find out. Let's head back. What could this be? It's probably some type of material. Like for that other spell, this is where they had the gold, right? Like increase matter gold and decrease matter gold. So this must be some other material. I mean, he's not using it, so... Remember the second virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. This clue has been added. Observe the 4 virtues to avoid losing merit. Oh, it gives you... Alright, we need to look at all the people's cards to find out how much minus... Oh god. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. Since year 1792, when it gained a majority in Parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst has announced that in 2 months, the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the King's current residence to demonstrate the virtue of moderation. Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm honored to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. There are worse jobs than this one. And thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. A bit boring though, too bad literature is forbidden. A full pouch of tobacco. We have the chests here. Bottle with brown liquid named brandy and opium. Locked in the heart. Invoice. Blackbrook Farm. Why is this? Like, it seems like these are obviously connected to the virtues here, but how? Violin. Portrait of Gideon Bell, painted by Jasmine Nightwings. The fuck is that? A book titled Stories. Book titled Autumn Tales. Well, oh, we're still missing 3 words actually. Where? Oh, here? Why is this... Oh. Secrets. Still something left here. Oh. Felt it in my bones. I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath. Well, we have everything. So what can we do here? Second virtue. I'm pretty sure that is like tidiness. Didn't we get one of those? Or maybe it's order? Beauty maybe? You know, I kind of want to skim down on this a bit. Maybe start with the other one. What was it? I could never breach the 4th virtue. And he's talking about control your emotions. Which would mean that emotions are punished. What else? The second virtue might be art. Or the opposite of art. They've locked away like the sins. You can't buy things. Or maybe you can't buy things with this money anymore. You have to use that like Albion francs or whatever. Is it diligence? I don't know if my English is failing me here, but that would mean like we had sloth, At work, sloth will be punished. Untidiness will be punished. What else? Mistakes. That's gotta be it. Third virtue. I mean, I feel like it's gotta be like art, beauty. Might be beauty actually. And vulgar art, vulgar fashion, and vulgar music will be punished. So one of these is probably truth. Probably not emotions here then. So secrets will be punished. Lies will be punished. And what else? Literature. So the last one would probably have to be moderation. And lust, excessive lust, excessive emotions, and excessive indulgence will be punished. Nice. So now we gotta find out how much minus merit score each of these gets. So where do we start? This had none. So this guy, label a protocol as being on Thursday instead of Wednesday. That's a mistake in the workplace, which is this, and took a double length lunch break. Would that be moderation, or is that also diligence? Shit, I don't know. Let's continue looking. Drank a full bottle of brandy. Well, we know that is this because the chest in the other room has or did it have brandy or was it cherry? Whatever. In this box. And he had a book, which would be this one. Got plus 20. So these give minus 8 combined. Oh man. How am I supposed to remember this, man? Slapped a sergeant in anger. What would that be? Emotion. Listen to a marching music in his manner. That's the third virtue. Okay, so they both have one breaking of the first one. So we can probably find out. This guy got minus 9. And this guy got minus 8. I mean, that doesn't really... Could we just add some stuff? Like minus 4, minus 4. For having a book. And that would mean that this would be minus 5. To make sense. Can I just like... Yeah. Probably not correct though. Let's look at this again. So he has minus 6 total. So he broke this, and I'm not sure what this is even supposed to be. Took a double length lunch break. Could be sloth. Does he actually have 2 in the same virtue? Because that would make things a lot easier. That would mean that this is 3. Because he got minus 6. Yeah, I think this one is correct. Did we have more of these cards? I don't think so. Oh, we have all of this shit. No, wait, we don't actually have a number. I mean, I guess we could just start increasing and decreasing until something happens here. Like, he broke the first and the fourth, and it's gotta add up to 8. So I guess we can just do like 3, 5, 2, 6, 1, 7. Well, that didn't work, so let's do it the other way. 5 and 3, 6 and 2. Really? Oh? Well, that means that this is wrong. We can just look at this guy. So he has the first virtue and the third one, and it's got to add up to 9, so this would be 2 then. Nice. Oh, now we gotta go through the books, right? Shit. Well, let's start with Fangor Quinn then. Fangor Quinn claimed he had no wife, which would be a lie. So -1. Had a painting. -2, so -3. Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger. -3, -7, that's -10. And observed spending a night with neighbor's wife. So -17. He got -17. -17. I think this will lock in if we just get 2 right, because there's 3 boxes here. I sure hope so. Walter Keane. Flirted 3 times with different married women during a party convention. Would that be first virtue? Probably. So -7. More ridiculous headgear. That would be -2, so -9. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus. That would be a lie. That would make -10 in total. Oh. That's it. -10. Shit. Really? Oh, flirted 3 times. Oh, I'm supposed to add... It's 3 different infractions then. So he got... What, -21? -10. So -31. -32. -32. Jeez, okay. Lothar Richards held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine. That would probably be an indulgence, so -7. Got angry during the questioning and shouted at High Arbiter. That is a -14. Revealed the whereabouts. Okay, what was I at? -14 plus 15, so he has 1. Lothar received +01, I guess. Okay, Josh Bailey. Left his work at Tannery early. That would be -3. -7 for drinking excessively. So that's -10. Drank again. -17. Approached a married woman with an indecent offer. -7 again. So we're at -24. And lied 4 times. -28. -28. That is correct. Okay. Horace Webb has not held down a job since new regime. Evaluated at 60 instances of non-work. What the hell does non-work mean? I mean, is it a break of the second virtue? It might be. So 60 times 3. That's -180. Oh, he gets +200 down here. Claims he work in his castle, helping his servants clean it. Does that count as a lie then? 181. Says it's 15 books. -15. So that would be -196. plus 200. Wow, bro got off lucky here. What's that, plus 4? Plus 04. And then we have Gideon Bell. Wears an outrageous hairstyle. Minus 2. Broke down in tears 10 times during questioning. Is that emotions? Minus 70. We're at minus 72. Has refused to start working. Minus 72. Minus 15. So minus 87. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance. That would be a secret. So minus... he's at minus 88. Bro is not doing so good. Alright. Now we just have the last part. So a number of something have passed since the Order Party seized power. That's gotta be the amount of years. We had this thing. Since year 92. So it's been 3 years. 3 years have passed since Order Party has seized power. During a tribunal, someone is judged to have the largest something deduction in all tribunal history. Merit deduction. To execute his punishment, something was used on him and he lost a lot of something and died. Oh shit. Hang on. Did he use the... is this the fucking symbol for bone? Did he... Yeah, look at him, dude. He has no fucking bones left. How do we know how many bones he lost, though? And who is this? Do we know who this is? Prince of Dusk. When you know my name, just look for my face. What is this note? We've seen this man before? Is this Keen? This might... wait. I think this is Keen. Yeah, Walter Keen. He got like fucking minus... no wait, he has minus 32? How am I supposed to know how many bones he lost, man? Did it say on this? Don't think so. Can we pull this to get the bones back? Shit. I mean, is this not bones? What else could he have lost and died? Souls? He lost one soul and died? Maybe he extracted a soul. Shit. Well, this tells me that there's something else wrong and not just these numbers. I mean, Gideon Bell is the one who received the most deduction. He has minus 88. But this does not look like him at all. I mean, I guess we could add Gideon Bell here. Did they remove one for each merit? What the fuck? How am I supposed to tell how many bones he lost, man? It looks like his arms are limp. So where have we seen these symbols? We never got to know what that symbol meant, did we? Oh. Right here. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. The next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must like David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. So this is a spell that was used. This was used on this apple, a rotten apple and a green apple. Did he lose years? Did he get old? I mean, he did look kind of old here. So he lost years. But how many? 32? So it seems like that spell is increase matter age or increase matter time. Oh, maybe it is he is judged to have the largest year deduction. What the fuck? It was Gideon Bell. So what, this has nothing to do with what we're actually doing here? This isn't Gideon. Look at this guy. Whatever. How many years did he lose? 88? Oh my god. Okay, I guess. I mean, this doesn't really look like him either. The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke Gideon Bell was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, the slight delay in the peaceful march to the king's castle. Oh my. Can enter 2 of these areas. This is back in the whatever this place was called. And this is one of the first scenarios. Okay, let's start. Oh, there's a 3rd one. Alright, let's start clicking shit. Castle Manor, okay. Bunch of areas. Lazarus Hurst. David Goran, since his success at the Mermaid Inn has proven to be a resourceful and discreet professional. Cowardly but dutiful, useful up to a limit. Alistair Koch. Pompous and vain, but being a military man is ready to obey and ready to kill. Walter Keane. Ambitious and inventive, but treacherous as many smart people are. James Turner, greedy and hedonistic, require constant material motivation to cooperate. Lazarus, you took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I will make the story of your true origin known to the other party leaders. At 11:30 on May 15th, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our brotherhood and poor Willard Wright met his death. Come alone and bring proof, something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage, it will find me. This is obviously Keen. He got 32 minus in merit. Did they do minus? Like, did they take years from everyone? Maybe if you got plus, you got years back or something. It seems kind of fucked. Here we have Nicholas. Yes, Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Comrades Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, we will organize more search parties to find the lost. This wagon was over in that other place too. Oh, there's several. I see. Well, I think we're done here. This regime has to fall. It has taken everything from me. Capital Route Morning Report. At 8, a newfangled insurrectionist carriage passed by. 8:30, an individual in the insurrectionist's uniform passed by on the new two-wheel contraption. At 10:15, 2 individuals in insurrectionist uniforms passed on horses. The watch is ticking and shows 12:15. Blade. Why are you not working, you worthless piece of garbage? I'm doing the exact thing I saw Lazarus do during the merit executions. The thing is gone. Or it's just blank? Unclear. He's trying to use it on the apple. Oh, that's Alistair. Dead guy. A slightly dented saber with some blood on it. A man in a helmet with numerous cuts on his body, not breathing. Port. We have a bunch of names. Oh, there was a third house here. God damn it. Newly invented transportation device. Damn you, you cunning devil. You will find me in the place where we two first met. Is this Lazarus? Is this Keen? Oh, I recognize that voice. It is you. Isn't it poetic that you have fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago? Strawman as your bane. This might be Keen. I don't know. Bullet hole. Can go inside as well. So Strawman. Bullet lodged in the wall. Scarecrow with a hole through its head. So Lazarus came here, shot at this thing. Because he thought that was Keen. And Keen shot him outside instead. White pigeon. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after our long cooperation. I will come alone in peace so we can discuss your compensation. Yeah. Well. At the mansion. What do we have here then? A pile of mangled and burned corpses. An empty cannon. You shoot the fucking cannon? That brings us out. So does that, okay. Oh! Almost misclicking on the horse. I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of our late brother Sebastian, the previous proud beast steward. I will be back at the camp for our 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. Heavy seal. Dear husband, you are so brave, and you have been drinking since early this morning. But what will we do? What if the government man finds us? Harp? Become the pure flower that I know you can be for me. Edmund Cloudsley. Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship into the colonies, while you and I will put on a pedestal of sweetest praise, and you will become my ideal wife. For you I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley. Mary, my uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery, and I am rich. Now your father will see me for the man that I am. Let's marry. Here we have Battle himself. Worry not and continue the feast, wife. Nothing can stand in my way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. Almost empty whiskey flask. Horse race betting slip. And a small sword. Okay. That's the port left, I guess. Oh. It's missing a cannon. Oh, we can go in here as well. Shit. Nonsense, I'm not an idiot. But real men like us could beat those order ninnies even without any weapons. Nothing of importance. I've heard rumors you lost a cannon while gambling. That could be important. Do you think they will try to kidnap the king? Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country. Handkerchief, dagger, cards. I have instructed him to arrive at around 11:30. Most likely he will be in order party uniform. If he comes alone without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Conceal your face, he might recognize you. Ada Baker. Walter Knott. This Ada? All those order rats sneaking around here. This is no good. I hope they will just blackmail me and bugger off. And that's everything. Okay, what do we got? Oh boy. Oh my god, we have like fast travel buttons here. Are these the different chapters? I think it is. Kind of lags when I click on them though. Well, that's nice, I guess. Holy shit, there's a lot. Okay, so we need to figure out when some people died. I guess we're starting with this. These two are the same. These two are the same and these two are the same, but this is like the simplified version. So early in the morning. Oh my god, this is gonna be tough. We know the time right now. It's 12:15. No one has... Okay, who has died? This guy has died. How the hell are we supposed to find out who this guy is? He has a saber. Are we supposed to go back and look for who has a saber? I mean, we don't really know. Actually. So someone passes by. I know a carriage passes by. An individual in a uniform passes by on the new two-wheel contraption. Two individuals pass on horses. Oh, we have a horse here. How the hell did this guy get the idol? I assume Alistair killed this guy for the idol, but who the hell is this guy? Okay, so someone has died in the crossroads. Someone has died in this place, which is that Blackfield Manor? Blackfield Manor, Crossroads, and here, which I assume is the Clouds Lake cabin. Okay, let's just add in these so I don't forget them. Crossroads and Manor. These are probably not in the right order, but we can shuffle them around later. Now, it seems like... Is this actually the final murder? It's just a bunch of mangled corpses, like... There's not like a specific person who died here. Is there no corpse anywhere? Whoever's here. It's gotta be like the final dude. But you can't even like click in on it. Okay, we know Walter Keane killed Lazarus Hurst at the cabin. And it also looks like this is the most recent thing that happened. So that might have been in the afternoon. So Walter Keane killed Lazarus Hurst at the cabin. This gotta be Lazarus Hurst, right? Or Walter Keane, I mean. It took 32 years from him. That's the exact number of things he lost over here. Right? Yeah, minus 32. Well, we can kind of do this too now to see if it makes sense. So in the afternoon, to get back his... Wait, so in the afternoon, whoops. Lazarus Hurst went to the cabin to kill, I guess, Walter Keane. Because Walter Keane had tried to blackmail Lazarus Hurst to get back his years. Lost years. Almost. Was it not Lazarus? Who the hell went to the cabin? I recognize that voice. It is you. You've fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago. Is there a straw man in any of these? But it's gotta be involving Walter Keane. Oh! Which one was it? This one. Was there a straw man here? Yes. This guy's dead, right? Is it David Goran? Lazarus Hurst sent David Goran to do his dirty work. So he seems like a dirty work kind of guy. Oh. So it was actually David Goran. Cool. Alright, well, that's one down. Now what? You know, I think this happened first. Because these are, you know, mangled and burned corpses. It seems like the cannon was used. What did this guy say here? He lost a cannon. He lost a cannon gambling. I've instructed him to arrive at 11:30. Most likely he will be in order party uniform. If he comes without any backup outside, approach him if he gives you something that belongs to the one who escaped your tonic. So this has to do with this, I guess. If he gives you something that belongs... Is it the handkerchief? Wait, the one who escaped your tonic. Who escaped the tonic? What happened here? I think Cloudslay was supposed to die. So Cloudslay, he has the embroidered handkerchief. So someone came here, gave Ada the embroidered handkerchief. You may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. So someone has an instruction slip. And this was at 11:30. So this is about this middle part. Who has an instruction slip? Is it this guy? No. You will find me in the place where we two first met. Is this the instruction slip? Oh, this is actually the cabin from that. Oh, what the fuck, man. Is that actually the instruction slip? What the hell, man. That had nothing to do with this. How the hell did he get a hold of the idol? Okay, I think this before noon here is Alistair Cooch. And someone went out to try and do something to someone. Instead they found the golden idol at the crossroads. The way back they started to fight over it. Right? Alistair killed who? Nicholas Maker. It's not Nicholas Maker. He's at the camp. Peter Batley. It's gotta be James Turner. He's the only one left. And they went out to do what? Kill Keen? Kidnap the king? The king isn't even here. What the hell were they doing? They don't have anything on them? Find, maybe? Instead they found the golden idol? Were they looking for... Hearst? Shit. Okay, we're close. Is it the find? Kidnap? Who else would they be trying to find? Nicholas Maker's at the camp and Peter Batley, maybe. No? Okay. Lazarus Hearst is correct. So, well, kidnap, find, fight, kill, blackmail. What? Well, it's gotta be find. Is there something else wrong? Wait. They were on their way to the manor. Where the hell were I supposed to find that out? Am I missing a note or something? Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Oh, Alistair and James have gone to find him. Oh my god. Well... yeah, I guess. Okay, so we have the final thing then. So I guess Lazarus Hearst went to the manor. Someone killed Lazarus Hearst at the manor. But whomst? Was it Batley? What were they talking about? I will kill our enemies wherever they go. But if the evil government finds us... I mean, it is the last thing, so we can just kinda try stuff. Oh, it didn't fill in. Oh! This disappeared. Lazarus Hearst. Okay, not Peter Batley. No, wait! It wasn't Lazarus Hearst here, because he died down here. No! What? David Goran died here. So this was actually right then? Peter Batley killed Lazarus Hearst? Huh. Okay, well, Lazarus Hearst went to the manor to do something to someone. Did he know Peter Batley was there? Willard Wright met his death. Was that actually here? Is this Willard Wright? No, that's Sebastian Cloudsley. Willard Wright died here. So, okay, hang on. At 11:30 on May 15th, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from a brotherhood and poor Willard met his death. That's the pub. Come and bring proof, something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. That's him giving the handkerchief to Ada. Ty replied to the pigeon. That's where it's ended. Of course, he sent David Goran instead of going himself. Because he himself went to the manor? To do what exactly? And he got blasted with a fucking cannon? And what is this? Because someone wanted to use something? Wait, what is this with ideal wife down here? Hang on. Yeah, this is from Edmund. Of course, Edmund's dead. So what could go here? The only things that could go here is Golden Idol, Lost Years, Ideal Wife, and Dead Body. Why did Lazarus Hearst go to the manor? I don't get this. He lost a cannon while gambling. I mean, Peter Batley is the gambler. But what did Batley want? He seems to have gone kind of nuts. I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of our late brother Sebastian. Right. That's in the manor. But it doesn't say what the small pressing business is. Why did he come here? Did he want to kill Peter Batley? Did Lazarus even know Mary? I don't think so. Like, I think this is the only scenario where Mary is present. There's of course no sign of Lazarus. I mean, this was the first place where we saw Lazarus, right? Now here's the thing, it seems like these two actually got married. So it could be a misdirect, because we only get Mary, right? But it is actually Mary Batley. You know what, let me just try some stuff. Went to the manor to kidnap Mary Batley. Because Lazarus Hurst wanted to have the ideal wife. That was it? Oh, holy shit. Okay. Before storming the king's castle with the order party, Lazarus Hurst led his men to Sebastian Cloudsley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary Batley, née Richards, who was hiding there with her husband Peter Batley. Upon entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by a drunk Peter and the cannon he had won while gambling. Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and then fled the scene with Mary. Thanks for playing. That's how it ends? I guess that's the end for the order. Hey, weren't you with the order party? Oh, no. I was never part of that ghastly organization. I can take this gilded brass trinket for scrap metal. You can have 3 sous for it and call yourself lucky. What? Oh, they're selling the golden idol. Okay, well, that's the case of the golden idol, I guess. Pretty cool game. You know, I was waiting for the time to come where we had to go back to the previous scenarios. I mean, we did before as well, but we really had to and look at people's belongings and stuff. That was kind of cool. Now, there are 2 DLCs for this game, and there's a sequel and some DLCs for that as well, which I'm interested in checking out. Might actually dive into the DLC straight away. Thank you for playing the case of the golden idol. Cool. Oh, epilogue. The grand vision of a better world. Well, is this even a puzzle? This video is already really long. Well, let's go in, whatever. The grand vision of a better world. Well, shit. What is this? Donate to a veteran who lost his leg in the noble defense of his homeland. Half empty bottle of gin. Man is not breathing. Is this Cloudsley? Witness the power of the idol in my hands and swear loyalty to Lazarus Hurst. He will build the ideal society. He's dead, bro. Okay, this is the aging spell again. The Brotherhood of Masks. Only one thing is worse than imbeciles. Imbeciles with power. The rich and noble have a social club with mystical rituals and other hogwash, and are so stupid that they did not realize when they had some truly miraculous technology in their hands. However, they are influential and persistent and have already caused a great deal of harm to me and my goals. Walter Keane has told me more about their organization and practices. If he tells the truth, and they are truly devoted to the religious entity of Griffin Reborn. Could regain some powerful allies for my next move. Okay, this is Hearst. This is before everything happened. Border Party Manifesto. All citizens are equal. All citizens must serve society to the full extent of their abilities. Citizens must be evaluated according to how virtuous they are. Society with internal contradictions is unsustainable. Therefore, it must be led by the most virtuous citizen. The king should step down. The aristocracy must be abolished. The more virtuous citizens are better able to serve society. Therefore, virtuous citizens deserve to gain more time on this earth. And bad citizens deserve to lose time. Okay, so that was the plan from the start. So, it sounds like Lazarus is actually starting... Okay, he's starting the party here before he even tried to join the order. And only used the order to get more power, I guess. This is unbelievable. My pure Mary is joined in matrimony with that clown Peter Batley. She must have done it out of grief for my death. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is Edmund Cloudsley and Lazarus Hearst the same person? Holy shit. Big if true. She must have done it out of grief for my death. Such a hasty decision goes against every principle of virtue. Therefore I consider the marriage null and void. She will come to me once she learns I still live. But for now my duties in the service of humanity takes precedence. Society must be built on the principles of virtue. Only thus can it become truly great. Look at the Lemurians. Thousands of years ago, they had an empire on the banks of 7 seas. Their ancient technology continues to baffle modern science, but they became inert and decadent and forgot how to build and operate their machines. Their empire crumbled because it was built on pleasure-seeking, not virtue. It is by divine providence that I got my hands on a working ancient Lemurian artifact, the Golden Idol. I will use its powers to set humanity on the right path by building the ideal state. Holy. I swear it, yes, with these powers I will do whatever it is necessary to build a better world. This is keen. Brotherhood of Masks. And Goran. Yes, my lord, I swear my loyalty to you will undertake whatever task required of me. David, I thank you for dealing with all the challenges relating to my death, and for keeping an eye on our new ally. I do feel I have impressed him not only with the Golden Idol, but also with my visions of ideal society. Come to our hideout on November 24th. We are ready for your next step. Holy shit, I did not see that at all. Wait, how did Edmund die? Can I back out of this? Safely? Where the hell did Edmund die? Was it here? No, he didn't die here, did he? Bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. Managed to fend off my master Cloudsley, got caught in the blast. He failed and he died soon afterwards. Yeah, that's Goran lying his ass off. I just took this at face value when, like, obviously he did not get caught in the blast. He was hiding down here. He had even shaved his head here to become Lazarus Hearst. But it doesn't... Did he de-age himself or something? It doesn't really look the same. Like if you look at him down here instead, I think he de-aged himself. Like de-aging was the experiment he wanted to do, right, in the cabin. Wait, if Keen... Hang on. Hang the fuck on. So Keane was in on it? Goran wasn't here, right? Wait, Goran is the one here? So David Goran and Walter Keane are here. But who are these other schmucks here? They just hired some goons to make this blast happen and fake his death? Wait, why did he get smacked in the head? Artie Abe suddenly clubbed David Goran. Are there any clues to why? Edmund Cloudslade needed a corpse. Walter Keane along with accomplices delivered a coffin. So why was it a fake body in the coffin? I don't really understand. You know what, let's just head back to the epilogue here. Oh, there's only this screen. I guess we're supposed to just figure all this shit out from here. Okay, well, let's start at the beginning. Someone left the... Let's see. Sebastian Cloudsley left the idol to the Brotherhood in his will. Oh, we can go... Okay, let's head back here. Is his will here? I don't think his will is here. Where the hell is his will? Oh, it's here. Here it is. The golden idol. He gives that to Willard Wright. Wait. He left the idol to... I can't enter Willard Wright. But then... Someone on someone's orders. What happened here? Ash Blair crept into Willard Wright's room. Ash Blair. Who is Ash Blair? Is this guy. On whose orders? Wait, that's Goran. What? That's David Goran, man! Ash Blair? He used a fake name. Dude. I was not expecting a twist like this. It's gotta be on Edmund's orders, right? So David Goran on Edmund Cloudsley's orders stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright, I guess. Someone tasked to punish and recover the idol, but his attempt were fruitless. The order? The party wasn't made yet. What's the difference of the Brotherhood and the Order? Like this is this the Brotherhood or the Order? I don't really get what the difference is. Brotherhood tasked to punish. To punish who? Oh, is it Ada? To punish Edmund Cloudsley with the poisoning. Is Ada even here? No. Who gave Ada the orders to poison? Yeah, Dark and Stewart wanted Edmund Cloudsley dead, and thus Ada Baker poisoned the tonic. Darkhand Stewart. That's gotta be the Brotherhood, right? Oh, who was the Darkhand Steward? Walter Keane? That's right. They tasked Walter Keane to punish Edmund Cloudsley and recover the idol. So this gotta be before this scene. Okay. Next. During one attempt, someone was captured and someone convinced him to join his side. Someone used something to make himself young. Well, we got the idol here again. Yeah, he made himself young. Edmund Cloudsley used the idol to make himself young and infiltrated the Brotherhood under the new identity of Lazarus Hurst. Excuse me. Then he claimed to be the Griffin Reborn and transformed the Brotherhood into the Order Party. So someone was captured. It's gotta be Walter Keane was captured. and Edmund Cloudsley convinced him to join his side. Oh. To make himself young and infiltrated the Brotherhood. Okay, got it, got it. Brotherhood masters, someone and someone, helped Lazarus Hearst. The Brotherhood masters gotta be Alistair Koch and James Turner. Help Lazarus Hearst seize power in the country and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from the common people and giving it to the Order Party members. Right before the final showdown with the uncooperative king, Lazarus Hearst wanted to kidnap Mary Batley, but was shot by Peter Batley, and the idol was broken. Okay, there was a lot more to the story than could have realized. Now it all makes sense. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we have the DLCs next. The Spider of Lanka and the Lemurian Vampire. But that is going for it for today. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.